All right, y'all. Let me do my quick intro and then we're going to get into it. Welcome back to Commission Reviews, the queen who never, ever, ever sleeps. Okay? In my background, I have some queens who want to come up here and we're going to talk some shit today. That lets you know how we're starting this because how I'm talking now. Because I give zero. I've been up for 14 hours, and so y'all gonna just get it. I'm gonna get a mixture of everybody from Abby to Mod to Dina to everybody. All right. With that being said, let me bring up Miss Goody Goody to the stage. Come on, baby girl.
Yep. Hey yo.
I couldn't even do it. I
What's
tried. I
goody,
was like,
y'all? It's goody, y'all.
"What's going on, Dina? AKA Christina,
Man, I'm
AKA
just here.
Jacob."
I'm just here for the comments.
I know what they mean when she says that. I barely got it watched at like 2 in the morning. Okay. What's up, Mod? Afro Mama Trouble.
What's going on? What's going on, you guys?
Oh, I love that picture. So cute. Who made that?
Wow. You're choosing violence on a Sunday. Okay, I'm here for it. I'm ready for you.
Well, no, you're never ready for me, girl. What you talking about? Anyway, don't tell that lie. Anyway, uh, look, okay, Dina, can you do recap? Did you see any of it? I know you.
I
That's why.
did. I did. I did. I
Okay, okay,
actually watched it last night when it came
okay.
on, and then I watched it again this morning. So basically, Ashley had to take Quick to the hospital in the middle of the night, and they opened up with her coming back to the house, and she looked tired. She telling the kids what's going on, and then you got Jamie and Arena, and they go into the sex store. And then Quick, Jamie, and Ashley and Arena, they have lunch, talking about Jamie's potential alcohol problem. I don't like that shit, but we'll talk about it later.
Mhm.
Then you got Winter and her daughter talking about the candles and her new boo. And then that leads up to the double date that she goes on with, what's his name, Yusuf and Black and whatever that girl named Sharella. Let's see. They go cycling with Joy. Oh no, wait, let me back up. Ashley and what's that girl's name? I can't remember. Alicia, or whatever her name is, Alicia. They go Christmas shopping because she ain't never had a real tree because Quick won't allow it. But they get to gossiping, and Ashley was talking about Arena's event, and then she talked
Sure.
about Joy and kind of let it leak that Joy and Clifton are allegedly already married. Then they go to the cycle session, and so they have is Joy, Ashley, and Raina, and then they get to talking about who riding for who and who's phony and who's fake, and kind of work things out. But then Ashley tells Joy that she told Alicia that they was already married, and then I don't remember the previews for next week.
All right. So y'all remember last panel? It was a little heated, Mod. Okay. A lot of different opinions. Even exactly Erica, you was in there too. Okay, you and Ma trying to team up and everything, but it's all good. It was heated. A lot of comments in our comment section. Mod, don't get quiet on me now, ma'am.
Wait. I did not hear the last part. What did you say?
Mod, God damn it, girl,
Girl.
are you drinking now? I said, remember all of the comments in the comment section, all the because everything that was going on, all the heated discussion that we had. Do you not remember that, child? It was just last weekend.
Child.
I don't remember nothing.
Mod. Do you not remember the
Now look,
wigs?
you cannot ask sober mod what drunk
Okay,
mod did.
let
That's
me
a
bring it
problem.
back. Let me bring it back. Let's go to the wigs. Do you not remember that?
I remember that.
Oh, but you said you didn't remember anything, ma'am.
I remember that. What about the wigs you want me to comment on?
No. I'm just saying. Do you remember? It was just a lot of it was comments in the comment section. And you was like, you know what? What is going on? Do you remember that?
No.
Let me just make. You don't remember the comments?
What comment?
Okay, she don't remember.
What comment?
The comments on the comments on the hold on.
Sister
What was the comment?
is laughing.
Wait, hold on. What was the comment? What was the comment that you talked about that was on the YouTube? You said, "What's going on in the comment section?" You don't remember that? Seriously. In the group chat, you was like, "What happened? Why was that said in the comment after the live drop?" Mod, put it together,
I
child.
swear I do not remember nothing.
Jesus Christ!
What comment? Can somebody tell me what comment this is? Did I make a comment?
No, not you. Come on, girl.
Who made a comment? Can somebody tell me?
Did Mod go
No.
live?
Yeah.
Ricardo?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
No. Okay, so did you look at the what did the comment say? Do you not remember the comments?
The comment said like something about common sense. Is that the comment?
Yes, it is.
That
But
Jamie.
hold on. Wait, hold on.
Here we go.
Glad he did not hear me. He's still talking to somebody else. That's a good thing.
Jamie, he's talking to somebody. Jamie.
Yo.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying I'm riding with Jamie on this episode.
What's up?
I like to sip a little bit too. I better get off my man.
Hey, I'm retired. I can do what I want. They better stop playing with me for these cameras.
Right, that's right.
Like I told you on Twitter.
My motto is stop playing me for these cameras.
Nah, like for me, I think I told you on Twitter. If you do it and you stand firm in it, I'm not apologizing or explaining any of my behaviors. If I made someone I care about feel away, I'll deal with them. The best apology is change behavior. Period.
Let me just say, how's
And
everybody
put that
doing?
on the shirt, Jamie. You
How's
need that on the
everybody
shirt.
doing on this fine Sunday morning?
Well, I'm here to echo. Who got an echo? I'm here
That would
to
be
echo.
Jamie.
Is it me?
I don't know. Was it?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
It
we hear you
wasn't
better
you. It
now.
wasn't you. I don't know who that was.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Good to see you here. Welcome.
Good. You too. What's up, Motor? So I'm just gonna say this, guys. And I feel like this cast got common sense. Just like I told Kamisha in her DM. If you film a scene for hours, and y'all know how this world works, you gotta have common sense that we're eating and drinking and mingling, and that when that conversation time start, you're gonna be a little tipsy. If you're doing it 4 or 5 days a week, like this is just common sense. Now you're right, I don't have to drink, but I do, and I'm not gonna get on TV and be like, no, I just like season 1, I was doing the perfect shit. I was trying not to be my real personality for a reason, which we all know. I had to secure my retirement. I'm retired. I can do what I want. If I want to drink every day of the week, I can do that. You only know because I'm on a TV show. But I don't drink every day. I drink in these scenes, and I drink at my events. That's it. I don't even drink Sunday through Thursday unless I'm filming. But I'm the storyline and shit, so I need a raise, Carlos, if you see this, because they all on my nuts.
I don't think. I think they were associating you when you drink. Then you say these things. I guess that's what.
Nah,
they
he says I'm sober.
No?
I don't have a filter sober. Thank you. She just said that.
I
Y'all got amnesia from season 1? I wasn't drinking behind the house. I said what I
That's
Even
true.
in yesterday's episode, you sat across
wasn't
from
drunk.
Ashley and Quick. Like I said, what I said.
We was in the little sex store. I wasn't drunk. Raina actually had just gotten in a car accident going to that scene. So I was pissed off. And then I get in there, I gotta be me.
Yeah.
And I was fucking mad that day. And don't call me.
I agree with that. But then your wife should already know you. Like, this is who you are. This is
So this the common sense thing.
Yeah.
We're on TV. Everything is magnified on TV. When I'm talking to Raina, to little Jamie, to my mother, to my father, if you say something I don't agree with, I'm going to respond naturally how I'm going to respond. And then we're going to beef about it or we're going to laugh about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on TV, so you got a million opinions of one word I said. Raina know my personality. She know I play a lot. I was literally smirked when I said it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, girl, stop playing with me. And I'm saying, my friend, you did that for TV, so now I got to check it. And if you don't like it, then check me back. We're going to go back and forth, and then we're going to get out this place. That's what I just people read too much into the shit, and I get it, come with it, you know. But if you know me in real life, I'm a blunt guy. I'm straightforward. I'm the life of the party. I'm the fun guy when I'm drinking, and if you play with me drinking, you gonna get the other side too. So and the cast know it. That's why I'm like, you guys are hypocrites. Like, I've been over y'all houses.
That's the thing. That's what
I've been over y'all houses. Everybody lit when we at the Silver's house. Everybody. But now we on here. Oh, Jamie's drinking too much. He don't know how to act.
Say it again, Jamie.
Yeah.
Say it again. No, Mod. I'm gonna go there because you know I was pissed off about that, because I said I don't like the way it's being the narrative is being done. I'm gonna keep it real. Just being here now, you know I am. I'm gonna say what it is. I didn't like the narrative, but I said I like quick. I love the service, I do, but I did not like the every time a comment been made by him, his son, like, is a comparison. I'm gonna say it again. I did not like that part. I'm not saying that he got some kind of negative thing toward Jamie. I just feel like every time something happened, it's like, well, he gonna be like Jamie. I didn't like that. They two different children. They raised two different ways. No matter how you raise a child, rich, poor, whatever, you have no control how that child gonna be. I don't care what rules you give him, whatever. You cannot determine that child's outcome. I stand on that. Just say it.
But also, where did he go?
He's right there.
That's facts.
Yeah. But also because
on Commissioner's point, that'll all be addressed at reunion. I'm not gonna get too much into that back and forth real quick, but it'll be addressed at reunion. That's just.
You ain't gotta say it because I'm saying for it. I've been saying it for the past couple days. You asked the whole girls. I got completely irritated by it. I did. I have a bad temper. That made me flare up immediately. I have 3 kids. If anybody would have said, something, don't do that. Because every child can be raised a different way. I'm sorry.
I just think how you word this. I think some people want a certain image to show this season, where I did that last year and it didn't work. I was made to be and all that other shit. And that's the thing. Y'all see me act up on regular occasions, and nobody said I had a drinking problem last year. It was just he mean, right? So now you want to switch the narrative season 2 that in scenes where he's drinking or he's fussing, oh, he drink too much. Because nobody else got nothing popping, and I'm going to keep it a buck. When I watch the show, I fast forward the other shit. I'm just going to keep it a buck. I want to see what the Tyler's doing, Jamie specifically, and Raina. And I'm skipping the rest of that other shit. All that shit is filler.
Oh my God.
But Jimmy, is there a possibility that this is a kind of your younger brother, all right? And he can see some mistakes that you did raising your children. And he's like, you know what? I don't want to do that. So it's not like malicious, but he's learning from you, not in a bad way.
Well, my take on that is you got a 15-year-old kid. I had 3 of those before. They're all different eras of life. Like, we're not in, what is Lil James, 27 roughly? That was 11 years ago. This ain't the same world as 11 years ago. You better worry about these goddamn apps and all this shit they got going on. That's what you better worry about. Don't worry about, he ain't got to the point where he got a little hair on his chin and he trying to steal your car and all that shit.
And testosterone boost when they challenge
This what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with him right now, currently today, because his car broke down because he don't listen. Now he back mad. And I'm like, you don't listen.
Like most kids do not.
I told you to get the car looked at months ago. Now it's broke down. This the shit I got to do. Now I got to figure out. I got to buy a fucking transmission.
Not a transmission.
Yeah,
But I just want to say,
this is the 26-year-old shit he don't know nothing about. So you can't talk to me about a grown man, the grown man decisions he's made or and still making. You want about him getting up for school.
Agree.
So all I'm saying is speak on your life.
No,
I'm telling little Jamie about me and my mistakes. Don't compare the two worlds. They're not the same. They're not the same.
They're not. Like I said, Ahmad, I was trying to say, and I want Dina to say something. I feel like, because me and Dina, we have adult kids, you know what I'm saying? So
I have a kid exactly Jamie's age.
You okay? So what I'm trying to say, okay, I'm sorry, I thought the kid was younger than that, but what I'm saying is you can't compare to like when my son was like 15. It's like apples and oranges compared to the age he's at now. My son's around the same age as Jamie too. Right. It's two different worlds. The stuff we're talking about now is nothing. We'll talk to him when he was 15.
There wasn't no TikTok and 2012.
I was just having this discussion with my son because I was like, I'm glad you were around, like you were young before they started bringing all these apps, and him and his girlfriend agreed, like, yeah, it's crazy now. And they 26.
Exactly.
Gina, what you first say, Mama?
No, what I was going to say is that I don't like the way that people are jumping on Jamie about his parenting skills, because you can see that all of his children are well-rounded and he's just having a little difficulty with one that I will agree that is spoiled. But you could do everything right. You could have the best tutors. You could have the best schools. You could, have all the money in the world, and a kid could still come out and not do the best that you brought them to. So once I personally, y'all know my children are 29, 27, and 23. And once I know in my heart that I've given them all the best tools, if they bump their head, then they bump their head. That's not on me no more. You know what I'm saying? I've given them the tools. I've schooled them, and I've told them about the mistakes I made that they don't have to do again. So once you do all that, then you know what I'm saying? If it don't work out, then it don't work out. But that's not on you. So just because all these people out in the streets, they don't know behind the scenes. They don't know all the work Jamie didn't put in, all the late night talks and all that. They see like 5 minutes, and then they want to judge on those 5 minutes, but they're only showing the 5 minutes of frustration. They not seeing the 26 years of hard work that Jamie and Raina did put in.
You better preach.
You know
what? That was the whole thing. That was the whole thing that we were saying that you can't. It's frustrating for me to watch it because I look at so much stuff with my kids, and I just look.
They keep calling my phone, and they're gonna show you how to mess.
They just keep taking.
But I appreciate seeing it. Even
what happened?
I appreciate seeing it. I just don't like the short-sightedness of some of the people viewing it, because we need to see parenting, man and son. We have to see father and son parenting. We have to see it go wrong, and we have to see the reconciliation, how it's fixed. Because if we don't see that, a lot of people don't have the opportunity to experience that, in real life. So we're seeing it on TV. And like Lil Jamie told us himself, his friends believe that he was on Easy Street. They don't understand what it's like when you're held accountable by your father. My hope for you is that you can get from having to be a hands-on dad to being in mentorship, because I'm in mentorship. Like, I have given you the tools. Now, if you need to know how to work the tool, I'll be like, well, that's how you would do that. And I give you my advice and I step back. If you need to hear something else, I can help you with that too. But I cannot be responsible for the decisions you make. Period.
And let me speak on that real quick, y'all, because that's exactly what I'm dealing with currently today. I told him months ago, go see my mechanic, your car leaking. Monday of last week, I took a picture of my driveway, big ass stain of fluid. I said, your car's still leaking. Go see my guy. I get a call yesterday. My car, the transmission gone. I need a new car. F this car going off. Bro,
we just watched you get a new car.
But exactly. That's what I'm saying. So my point is, bro, I told you this was going to happen, but I got out the way. I stopped talking about it. I said, you got to figure this shit out. Just like you just said, I can't keep talking about the same shit. And now you're not talking. I don't even know. I haven't seen him today. He might be right back where we started the show off, over at Girl House not talking. I don't even know. Because when
I
he
hope
get
it's not
mad,
like
this is the shit he do, and it's his self-inflicted wounds that's causing it.
But this is the
I
thing.
have a mechanic. Call my mechanic. You calling me? I said, I don't work on cars. Call him.
This is what I'll say. Even if he's back in that same space, you have learned from that space. You don't chase him. He'll come home. Prodigal son,
And that's
he will
funny you said
return.
that because I saw him soaking and all that same shit we just dealt with. And I said, look, we're not doing that. I said, we're not going backwards. You got an issue. You're a man. You got to figure it out. How I'm going to get to work? You got to figure it out. Same way I do. Same way I had to figure out how to get you to be over 18 to be a responsible adult. You got to figure it out. It's your car. It ain't even been a damn year, and now you blew the transmission out. But it's not my fault. I told you to get the car looked at. I saw the leak months ago, and you kept brushing it off. Now here we are. You locked up the transmission. But this is my frustration. But y'all but all of the opinion warriors get on TV and
not opinion.
And then they got something to say about me because I said, yeah, he's a spoiled brat. I said that.
Well,
but I'm the bad guy because I'm not. No, I'm tired of.
Right.
Y'all don't see the whole, like you said, the 26 years of shit I done dealt with. You're not seeing it. You never will. Nobody was thinking about Jamie and Lil Jamie prior to this TV show, unless you knew us in real life.
Well, everybody was upset about. Well, it was a lot of different things because I think we had 2 days and we went back and forth for all of us. We had different opinions about it. It was crazy. Y'all really had us like really thinking. This is why I like the show so much. We were talking about so many things with the scene, even when y'all was talking about him and how he was thinking about doing something to harm himself, and when you got upset, said something. I didn't agree with everything you said, Jamie. I can't even lie. I didn't. I said this on here. I said, Jamie, I love the title, but there were some things I didn't agree with. I said, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know how reality TV is. I don't know what was said. I don't know everything that happened. So I said that, when you were talking about, I said, but at the same time, when you're a parent, you get very frustrated with your kids. That they really will push your limits. Unless you're a parent, you cannot understand that they will push you. Parents won't say out loud how they really feel. They love their children, will do anything for them. But your kid will drive you crazy and make you say, I know if I was recorded and said that, y'all be like, oh my, I would get a whole lot of a DM. Oh my God, who and I.
And being a parent's not enough either. It's being a parent in this same stage because people clearly Quick has a 15-year-old and he don't get it yet.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, y'all say
wait till Shorty decide. I think I want to take the car. They ain't here. He DJing in California, and he take that goddamn Maserati out. Then call me then.
Right.
Call me then, because I already been through that. I know about that.
Wow.
Man, kids will take you out your complete
that goes to your point. Like I said, Motor, that goes to your point. Yeah, he younger than me, but he ain't walked in these Jordans I got on. And if you ain't walked in these Jordans, you can't tell me how time. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying a therapist can give me his opinion as well, like Dr. Cunningham. And I'm gonna receive that. But you can't say my parenting skills because there's no way in hell my son getting suspended and I don't know it. I was the guy that was in the classroom and they had my number. First grade through 12th grade. I was in the classroom the first day of school. I was that parent. I was the parent, Mr. Tyler, come up here. I'm on my way. That guy, first to 12th grade. You can't get suspended and not tell me you ain't know. They was calling me. Your son about to get suspended.
Look, and I agree with that because I didn't sat in many classrooms. I didn't popped up at the school and sat in some classes like what you said was going on in here again. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the police, so I could take I was a detective. I was playing clothes. I could take a car, run to the school, show my face. Come here for a minute. Let me holler at you, and I'm back in the city. I had that type of schedule. So, and Lord Jamie tell you, he's like, man, my kid, everybody in my class, like, your father coming up here. So it's just.
The question I have for you is, looking back, is there anything that you think that maybe I would have done this better? Like, what is there anything that you feel like maybe I should have done this? Like, maybe I should have done this to make it better for him, to make him responsible. Because
Talking
you know,
about-
your son was saying, yo, he was wearing these labels every day. Like he did not understand. He was coming from a very privileged,
yeah.
life.
I think coming from my era, anybody on here my age, so you know how we were in the 80s. We ain't had shit like they do. I was in the 80s pursuing the wrong life and wanting all the fly shit and the money and the girls and all that. I was that guy. So us 40-something, 50-year-old adults now chose to give our kids the shit we didn't have. And Raina was the flyest woman in DC at an early age. So all she knew was the labels and this and this. So our kids was naturally gonna have all that fly shit. And they've been fly their whole lives. Now, coming into this world we in today and what it's done, you could say, yeah, I would have did something different, but we could afford it. So, you know, we were still teaching them real life shit and we would still make sure our kids was fly. Brittany went to college and got a degree in 3 years and graduated Dean's List cum laude. So it worked for Brittany. Brittany had no issues. Brittany lives, I'm in the barbershop now, well, next door. And Brittany's house is right across the street.
Wow.
And I have no problem. So we talking about 3 different kids. Jason is in the barbershop. I'm about to grab him in a second. So Brittany is out the way, grown. Lil Jamie just was the one, the middle kid sitting, whatever you want to call it. Your brother had a disability, so we had to lean a lot on Brittany and him to help us. And I just think he just got around them wrong influences and he started going the wrong way. So, I mean, all the kids his age had all the latest shit. I mean, all of our parents was the same age. We was in the shoe stores buying the latest pennies and the latest Jordans and the latest this, the latest clothes, Old Navy, Gap, whatever they was wearing. I mean, I just think everybody was doing it. It's just your kid got to make wise decisions as they get older. And he chose, and he said it himself in that tweet on my page. He said, I had life fucked up. I was trying to fit in with the wrong crowd. And then your dad a cop, that was probably frowned upon 11, 12, 13 years ago. Your dad a cop, what the fuck? Not to mention, your dad had you in a single family home since you've been born with a yard and fence and all that shit.
And that actually means something to kids. Kids used to look at me weird because I grew up like that. That's some real stuff that you just said. Like they do. Like you have both your parents stay with you. Like
yeah, that shit is like peer pressure. Like what?
And we all know that when you a preacher's kid or a cop's kid, or if your mom or dad is the principal or involved in the school, kids like to rebel because they don't want they friends to think they soft.
It's square.
Well, Jamie is also spoiled because we could see he doesn't even know how to make his own coffee. Jamie is asking the wife, which button am I supposed to make? Jamie, you gonna ask?
Jamie can hold his own.
Remember I asked him last year, I said, you put deodorant on? And everybody's like, why you asking a grown man that? Because he don't. That's why. That ain't being spoiled. That's trifling. If I can smell your underarms all the time, I'm gonna ask you, did you put deodorant on?
I'm gonna ask as well.
So he a grown man, but if he ain't doing it, goddamn, I'm gonna ask you. You got deodorant on? Did you brush your teeth? Did you take a shower? I ain't saying this shit for my health. I'm saying it because he wasn't doing it.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't I can't go in there and put him in the tub at 25 years old. But I'm like, come on, shawty. But yeah, y'all, everybody want to judge me because I speak direct. Like, you was living fucked up. And
people don't like direct because people are very accustomed to dancing around the issue, but we're not going to resolve anything if we have to dance around the issue. I'm very direct in all aspects of my life, and sometimes it's problematic, especially at work.
And especially on TV. They're not used to men like me, Marceau, who gonna say what they want, don't care about it, and edit it how you want. I said it, I did it, or whatever the case may be. And I stand firm on that. If I switch up now for the masses to like me, I lost my fan base. I got a fan base because I don't take no shit, and I'm not drunk right now. I ain't drinking, and I'm still hyper because this is how I talk. When you've been in law enforcement 25 years, talking to criminals, talking to witnesses, talking to defense attorneys every day at a high level. We ain't talking about bumfuck city down south. I'm talking about Washington D.C. I was in federal court testifying for years, district court. So you have to be a tough-minded individual to deal with that world. So when I talk, I'm passionate about shit I believe in, and it come off, or he aggressive, or he shouldn't talk to her like. But now that I'm retired, and I say, damn, if I want to have a fucking drink, that's gonna be a storyline for 10 episodes now. Are you kidding me?
And you should, as he should. That man
shit
grown.
crazy.
And tell him you need some.
I'm gonna
You
tell
need
you like
some
this:
extra coins on your check.
if I wasn't filming, I would have been in another country 3 days after I retired. We started filming 3 days after I turned my shit in, and I haven't stopped. We ain't wrapped yet. This season we in. We still filming. So yeah, still have not enjoyed my retirement yet. This shit is work. It's 40 hours.
We love seeing you guys. We love seeing you guys because you are, you don't compromise on who you are. You're not gonna do that for TV. This is who you are. So we love that about that. Yeah.
I'm in the barbershop right across where I'm sitting at, and people in here watch the show, know me or not know me, and it's always the same. Y'all the only ones I mess with, because if you from here, you know how I'm moving is how DC people move. If you're not from here, yeah, it might look a certain way, but we gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit to my wife because I can. She gonna talk shit back to me, and it's gonna be love at the end of the day. It's not like, oh my God, he said his wife was a nobody before him. She know my smart ass mouth is gonna say something smart, and she got enough smartness right back to say, boy, shut up, and then check my ass right back, and we gonna laugh about the shit.
Right. And I said that last week. I was like, they know how their relationship work, and whatever they doing has been working because y'all been married for so long. And some other folks out there can sit down and take some notes, because whatever it is y'all doing is working.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man,
I'm sure.
Let me tell y'all something. Man, right now, best friends. When you know somebody since they were a teenager, and all our trials and tribulations from 1993 to as I sit here today, if you can imagine the shit we've been through, do you think me being smart on this screen is gonna make us get divorced? You are fucking crazy. You are crazy. We have been through hell. I'm talking about hell, and we've made a lot. We've made a lot of money together, and we fucking lost money together. You don't throw that away because I said, girl, you ain't nobody before. I'm being a smart ass, and common sense should tell y'all that. But no, it's TV. So he said the word nobody. Put that shit this big on the screen. Let's just talk about that.
Right.
We're gonna talk about. If I said, girl, I remember when you made $1 million. Would y'all focus on that? No, she didn't. Y'all wouldn't even believe it. I was present for all that. That's just what I'm trying to say.
Yes, of course. Both of y'all are bosses. Stacy just entered, and I have not heard anything from Queen Erica. Mama,
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, no, Jamie, I was gonna bring that up because I thought that in this episode, they took the whole, I remember when you were nobody, and I didn't think you literally were calling her a nobody. I saw you from the bottom, now you here. Like, that's how I took it when you said it.
I
And
thought
it
it
was
was
interesting the way everybody was like, oh, you called her a nobody. I was like, I don't think he actually said she was a nobody.
I did not say that. You're absolutely right. I
thought you were meaning we were both nobody. I done known you. We both started from the bottom. I've been known you. So let's stop playing that. I'm not jealous.
And that's really what kind of triggered the smart ass mouth of mine. Because she said, because y'all saw her way, she said, you got jealous, are you? And I almost bust out laughing like, Ryan, stop playing me. And I have no problem saying stop playing me for these cameras, because I was about to say that, but I caught myself. And I was just like, all right, you want to go there? Let's go there. And I was like, girl, I knew you before you was nobody. Stop playing with me. And I was being a smart ass because she knew that jealous shit was going to get up under my skin. And that's because I know my wife. I understand the business of TV. Put it like that. I got you. We gonna
Y'all are awesome together. Everybody, for real, for real.
and then look real quick, just to flash back. You remember when we were behind that investment house season 1, and we got into it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I said she started crying and getting on me about. And what I say, girl, stop.
Stop crying. Stop
Say
here.
them goddamn tears. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yes.
And guess what? Oh my God, he's so insensitive. Oh my God, he did. Man, look, let me tell y'all something. I said what I said. Stop crying me for these cameras, like I said.
I love
Can you
it.
put that on the shirt so I can buy it?
Stay with me.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell them too.
Stacey,
Right.
Stacey, can you hear
I
us, Stacey?
said what the fuck I said.
What's up, Jamie? What up, good brother Jamie?
What's up, Stacey?
How y'all doing today?
Hi, Stace.
We're having a good
I'm sorry,
time.
y'all. I'm
She-
sorry,
What's going
y'all.
on?
Just trying to
What's
pop
going
in.
on? Talk to me. Cause I know y'all got all these questions when I ain't on here.
Oh well, you know me.
Moda be like this.
That's mine.
Mine. Yeah, mine.
Well,
Yes,
I
mine.
got a question.
I still
got
have
a
questions.
question.
I still have questions. Okay.
Can I
first of all,
ask my
Mike,
question?
Can I just say one statement, Mike? I don't appreciate you trying to charge my bro up over here, acting like he don't know how to make his own coffee.
I don't drink coffee. That's what's funny. At all. I don't even touch that thing.
Interesting.
I'm a real simple guy. I like my tequila and my vodka and
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
and water and my alkaline water.
I got me an alcohol right now. While we talking, I worked all night. I'm drinking for real.
Yeah, I just
I'm
think
in Trader Joe's.
it's a lot of people play self-righteous for when they not on that big screen. It's a lot of pressure to put your life on that big screen. Y'all don't get it twisted.
Now, who was it, Mod or was it Dina? I don't know.
It was me. I had a question.
Go ahead, Mod.
Okay, so in the scene where y'all went to go meet with the therapist, and you could kind of tell that both of y'all was understanding. It was like y'all had been saying that, but for somebody else to say it, I guess little Jamie understood it more. So can you tell us a little bit more about how that came, and are y'all still going to therapy, and what's come of that?
Basically, in a nutshell, you saw how the episode when the season started. That was real. I wasn't messing with him after that scene. I wasn't talking to him. And production was like, "You need to talk to your son." I was like, "No, we're not doing none of this no more." And then you got Brittany setting us up with that meeting over there. But I said, I'm not trying to explain nothing else to this man without a professional at this point. Because at this point, I done threw my hands down. I'm done. You got to figure life out. You right. I'm out the way. So, they coordinated the therapist, and that's when I said, we both need to go. Because I know, remember, I'm just retiring. So I said, my mind is still at not at war, but I'm still at war technically from the street.
Right.
I'm still amped up, and I probably need to talk to him too, because that's where that anger and that aggression come from surviving 25 years in the street. And so I was open to going. I told him that. I said, well, I see if he'll go. So y'all saw the scene, and he agreed to go. So we went. Yes, we still stay in touch, and I think it'll be some more TV stuff related to that.
Okay, awesome.
I feel
the
like
other question I have 2 questions.
Go
Maybe
ahead, Mo.
I might have more questions as this
I
continues.
know you do, baby.
Oh my.
So number 1, do you think Joy and Clifton is a great addition to the show? That's number 1. Number 2, I'm still catching feelings because your wife never showcased a black woman hair on her wig lounge, and you might not be able to answer.
Don't start with that shit.
Hey,
black
can I ask you something? Am I allowed to ask?
Mod.
I think we could fix it. Stacey, are you a black woman?
Hold
I'm
on,
a very black woman, and look at this.
Jamie.
Okay, so let him answer the first question then.
First question, Joy and Clifton are absolutely great for the show. However, I feel like they're kind of like we were season 1, and I'm no veteran by any means, but I get it. I get the business, and we're trying to like tell them how kind of this world works. And I think once you see yourself on there, it'll make sense what everybody's kind of trying to say. So I think they come back next year. I think you'll see a different, just like you seeing a different us. I feel like my family's standing out more than anybody, for real, for real. And I think because we get it. Like, you cannot try to be perfect on TV. It's not going to happen. I tried it, and they're going to make you who the hell they want, and you're going to be stuck in it. But when you be authentically you, good, bad, and ugly, they're going to love you or they're going to hate you. And it is what it is.
And
Right.
the people who love you will really love you. Ask Cardi B.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
that's a perfect example. She gives zero fucks about your opinion of her, and I really is I'm because I've been in the entertainment space prior to this TV shit, which y'all probably don't know. I've done celebrity events for decades in DC. Everybody knows me from throwing the biggest shit in DC. Concerts, parties. Everybody know Floyd Mayweather's my guy. All that shit. So I'm saying all that to say I've been around the limelight forever. Right. But when you hone in on your life for a TV show, you gotta find your comfort zone and just be you and leave everything in the scene and go on about your business. But if you trying to like, I don't want to do that. It's gonna show. And I feel like you're seeing it, and not just with them, you're seeing it with the cast. Like some of that stuff is like, come on, man. Where the Tyler's at? Where's Jamie? Because I know he cutting up somewhere. Like, come on, get this out of here.
Right.
Y'all can say, I'll say it. Y'all can see it. I'm watching the show.
I say whatever me.
I'm like, where Jamie at? Because he off the show. And I think that's why
I'm still waiting to see the little Jason, because I'm missing Jason in my life. Like, where is Jason? Why are they not showing Jason?
Stay right here. Let me get him. Hold on.
Oh, because Jason's the celeb right there.
What's going on Instagram? Y'all can come on, check it out. I'm live on YouTube. Jamie is a friend to the show. Him and his wife both. And I surprised my people on here because the last live we did, a lot of people was talking about it because we was getting a little heated. So y'all can come on over to YouTube and Jamie, I surprised my people. The panel, my mentees, by the way. Just make sure y'all follow all these people on YouTube, by the way. Yeah. a typical day over here. Oh,
how you doing?
Oh, hey Jason.
Hey Jason, what's up? We missing your camera time, man.
You look independent, man. We need to see you on the show more.
So handsome.
Nah, Jason say he going to live his life and do what he be doing.
Make sure y'all keep following the fan pages and sharing it, and
Yes.
run the pages up, run it up.
Hey,
I need y'all to be engaging.
Okay, you better tell me again.
If you know somebody that I need a fan page. If somebody can run it for me, that'd be great.
Oh my God, I love him.
Here you go.
The goal, we gotta get 1 million followers. That's the goal.
Y'all hear that?
We need 1 million followers on that. Every platform.
And look, Twitter, you watch the Twitter watching right now, Facebook, y'all hear what he say, y'all better handle your business. Let's go. I love it. He's like a little G sitting there.
I even saw
Jason, you look so handsome. I love that haircut.
Yes.
Do you have girls giving you a hard time over there on this DC streets?
What is it?
Are you dating? Are you how is your love life going?
Nah, they be faking. My whole DMs are quiet as a mouse. So if you know some ladies are single and ready to mingle, my DMs are open, wide open. Guys can follow.
So if Jason, if they give you a hard time,
the phone's
I
ringing.
can always hook you up with my African people. So let me know. If Americans are giving you a hard time, I can always hook you up with my African people.
I would love to go to Africa.
Oh my God, y'all got me tickled. He is everything. He's a whole vibe.
Listen, African people extremely royal. extremely, sexual and all those good
Oh my
stuff. So,
God.
I can look you up. Let me know.
Yeah,
Hit me
I like
up.
that accent. Good.
Ahmad, be quiet.
I like that accent though.
But where's the lie though? Mod is only
I
speaking
got you.
truth.
I got you,
Exactly.
Jason. Where's the lie?
Okay.
Where is the lie?
Oh my God. I can't. I'm just like.
I love seeing you on the show, and want to see the journey when you moved out, and how that is going with you. All right, and how you want to be independent. How is that going? Okay, that's something that I would really want to see and watch.
Tell them I'm on a podcast.
I think
So he's
somebody.
a busy guy, booked
I'm
and
telling
busy.
This
All
why
right,
he.
so I got 5 minutes. They gonna lock up this salon I'm in. Then I gotta
Well,
take him
okay,
to
well,
the brunch real quick.
It's
before he
it's
go back
it's
to
all,
work.
it's all good, man. We really have enjoyed having you on here. I know you just popped in, and I'm sorry I ran late, but I'm
Nah,
busy.
But
Working.
Mo's question about the hair, that's not my world. I know the girl that's collabing with Raina, they got a whole rollout they're doing, and they got more stuff coming later. So I would just say be patient and see what they got going on.
Hey, I'm just gonna say
Appreciate you.
hold on, I'm just gonna say thank you for supporting me. You've been supporting me since you've been doing this show, and I want to say I appreciate you.
Yeah, because I feel like you was with us when we was nobody. Like I said, we was nobody in this TV world before season 1. And you were always supportive in the whole panel. I know Stacy's been good mode.
Yes, she has. Yes.
And then the other, I can't see. This shit this big, but.
Well, hold on. What'd you say her name? You call her Mo? I was trying to say.
Is it Mo?
It's
Mo.
I
don't know why I keep saying Mo. But
Jimmy, that's very offensive, but I forgive you. Okay, go ahead.
She deserves it. She deserves it.
But no, I just want to say, we appreciate you guys covering the show. I just, like I told Kamisha, Stacy, I said, I know you guys review this stuff and other bloggers but if you use common sense without me saying directly what common sense should be, that's all I'm saying. Because I know they like to talk, and I feel like with my name in podcasts and recaps and all this shit, people watching, so they gonna talk about me. I'm cool with that, but just use common sense, because I see the shit, and I'm a responder type of reality dude, as y'all know. I will fucking respond if you say something that dumb.
Yes,
love it.
And I think some of these people do it to get me to respond, so they can say, "Oh, the dude on the show said something," but I'm like, I don't see it. I don't look at it like that, because I'm in the barbershop, ran away like I've been coming before the show. Like, this shit don't change me. I'm moving that same way. You know what I'm saying? So some people get on here and switch their whole world up. I don't do that. I hang with the same people.
I like what you said. I like what you said, because I remember the first time that we had a conversation about love and marriage. DC and Kamisha is saying, "Yo, Jamie is a real guy. Jamie is not gonna fake for nothing." So, and this is this is who you are. So I appreciate that.
Think about it, Marv. And this me and you talking there. I was the police. I was not trying to be on TV in this capacity in 1997. You gotta understand that. Like, my lifestyle from my business put me in this position. My personality put me in this position, because the TikToks and the reels, that's me. So I can't be this mean asshole if I'm making people laugh, to where producers are sending us emails to audition for reality. They love my lifestyle and my wife's lifestyle, my family. That's why we're here. So you got to understand, if I wasn't on TV, people still know who Jamie and Raina and Jason are. They still know who we are, because that's the way I'm built. I'm going to build these people up. Oh, can I say that without somebody saying something? They're going to be like, "Oh, you can't say you build them up." You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my part to create wealth for my family. If y'all can understand that.
Exactly.
But it don't stop with TV. I'm already 5 years down the line of shit I'm trying to do with him. His own shit. Little Jamie own shit. Brittany's own shit. Me and Raina are gonna be fine.
Mm.
So that's how I think. It ain't about right now sitting in this shit. So I'm already working on shit for 5 years from now.
Mm.
I've always been like that. Always.
That's gonna be that long green in the future for them kids. That's the roots. They all, they're gonna just. That's how it's supposed to be. So I
And I
love
mean,
it.
but then if I was an absent father, they hop on that. You ain't even looking out for your kids. You ain't even at home checking on your son. Like, you can't win in this world because you're under a microscope every Saturday at 8:00. Every word you say, facial expression, everything you do is under a microscope. But yet you got all these opinions of people whose situation is worse than mine. Like, my kids on TV. I'm on TV. You know how hard that is?
Mm.
Get to that level. Stacy been on TV. She know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And she understand the business of this world.
And I do. And I do. And I think like what's a wonderful thing about you and Arena, like your family structure and your relationship, is that um you don't break yourself down to be more digestible to people. Like, you serve you guys just as you are, the main entree, and
Right,
they either gonna eat it or they need to pass on it. But
right.
there's no breaking the Tylers down.
Nope. And that's a great way to put it, because it's funny because, like, mind you, this is 3 months ago, which y'all watching. So when that stuff is going on live and y'all don't even know what's going on, like, we're literally like laughing at this shit. Like, I wonder if they're gonna show that part. I wonder if they gonna and we're laughing. Then when they come on, we be like, they would show that part. Just like when I fell down the steps, I said, y'all gonna show that. You probably will. I said, I already know y'all, because y'all showing me falling. But I got so much other shit of the opposite of what y'all saying. But Stacy, it's the nature of the business. And if you get it, then that's the common sense I'm talking about. Use your common sense.
I just, but to end this, I just want to you realize how blessed you are, right? You are able to raise your children the way you had the means to raise your children, the way you wanted them to, you wanted to raise them, and then you have a beautiful mom-in-law who has spoiled you so much. It's a blessing, though.
Yeah, let me just say it. People been saying we needed a TV show years ago. This ain't even nothing new. And back in, I would say 2012, a lady knew Raina from network marketing. And it's like, y'all ever thought about a reality show? They knew Raina was making 7 figures doing network marketing. And it was like, I think it's going to be called something in Potomac. I think y'all would be grateful. So we was like, So my lawyer looked over what she was sending, and she's like, I don't like it, because y'all can't control what they're going to show. This is 11 years ago. And then, lo and behold, we saw something pop up about Real Housewives of Potomac. I guess this was 7, 8 years now. And Raina got a call. I want you to audition. We ain't know nothing about this reality TV stuff. So she didn't get picked. You saw who got picked. She got called 2 more times to do that. And none of them panned out, thank God. And here we are on with another pitch from another network. So we have had an interesting family and lifestyle for a long time. And y'all just 8 episodes in. We got 20 episodes. So we're gonna be back on here in another, probably in May, talking about shit I did right now. But y'all know how I move. So I'm telling you now, you gonna say something about something I did when the next half come on. And it is what it is. I'm not like that.
Yeah, Ma, keep your same energy, Ma. Keep your same energy, Ma. We want to see that same energy.
I'm sorry, but I might be calling your ass, Jamie. I love you. You know.
It's okay.
I still love you.
It's okay.
Oh, you love him now. Now she loves you, Jamie. You see
I would say this.
I
would say this, Ma. It's okay, because Jamie would never ever be Hollywood. Kamisha could call me in 5 years if I'm on Sherry and Tamron Roan, whatever show is, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna hop on your live, Kamisha, because I'm not no Hollywood dude. Like, I come from this shit down here, like, and I just made it. I made it out. And I will never ever. I've been around billionaires, like multi-million. It's not new, so I'm not never switching for no little bit of fame.
I
And
love that.
once you know me in real life, not this whole TV shit, everything will make sense. That's why my marriage is stronger than ever, because we're like we grew up together.
Right.
Like she know my ways in and out. I'm about to do some skits about our relationship, but I'm gonna be Raina, and I guarantee you they're gonna go viral. Guarantee you.
They all go viral.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be Raina, and she gonna be me, and I'm gonna have a whole series of these little interactions, and y'all gonna die laughing. And lastly, before I go, the whole thing with the videos and making the videos, bad timing, wrong place and time, but Stacey knows the business, so I don't gotta speak on that. But we were getting close to six figures just in reels and content money. And Kamisha knows she gets paid off YouTube.
I do.
You don't. I'm not leave no money on the table, dude. And that's why I'm about to learn YouTube, because that's another check I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got a man like me, good or bad, that's gonna hustle and inspire you. I don't want to say create. I'm gonna say inspire you to chase more dreams and more money, then weigh your options. I could be the bum husband too, or I could be the asshole trying to make you a fucking billionaire husband. And that's kind of where that's what you get with me.
The funny thing is, the bum husband is still going to say what he need to say and drink his tequila. So you want it in luxury or you want it in poverty? Let me know.
Bingo. And I'm leaving on that note. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Bye, Jamie.
Feeling you.
Bye,
Thank
Jamie.
you so much, Jamie.
Whenever you want, I got to take him to this brunch and go get Jamie, and then we're going to have a family day today.
Of course. You friends to the show, you family to the show. You know, you book it in time. I appreciate you coming by.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Love y'all.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that was everything.
Yes, because I am that girl. Better recognize. Period. I loved it.
Loved it.
You better know who the queen is. It's just in case you forgot. Just in case you forgot. If anybody did. Yeah.
Undisputed.
Period. Better tell him again, okay? Because it really was because of the fact when he commented under about the common sense, and I was like, we just talked. I planned it that weekend. I sure did.
Stacey's like, we all know I'm black, right? Like, don't ask me questions.
No,
Yeah,
because
facts, but
Goody asked me.
You're right, because Maud was like, you don't show black women here. I'm like, well, yes, they did.
I needed to
I don't have, but that's the thing. Like when we talk about black women, we gotta know that there's black women of all ranges. And I don't have 4C. I don't even have 3C. I'm a something, but it ain't one of them. It's a Lucifer. So it's like, what's wrong with having something for the me's out there too? Mod.
Love it. I didn't say anything.
So where we headed with it now? Where we going? You look cute, Marty.
Okay, well, because since we got onto that, can I just say that I'm a little bit perturbed that Ashley was talking bad about Arena's wig show and the packing tape on the pictures or whatever, like. And then she made the comment that Arena should have called her for help. And then she also made a comment about Joy need to call her for help. Like she don't got no style either. Like apparently everybody don't know how to plan an event or do anything by themselves without her putting her design touch on it.
Right. And on top of Dina's
question, also I would make the point that actually Arena did call you and you're supposed to wear a wig and you got there late. So I don't see how you were going to get there in time to put stuff up and you couldn't come to wear the wig.
And also, she is already married.
I know, Mod. I don't want to say,
Mod, you picking up on the wrong thing. We're gonna get to that, but can we just go back to Ashley dissing Arena's show, and she wasn't there, didn't help. And then she also talked about
late and got there
late.
So I'm like, how can you say you were going to help and you weren't even there? She did come to you for help, and you couldn't even help in what you were supposed to do. So that's why I'm like, how can you even reference it? Like, don't say nothing.
And then you made the comment like Joy talking about, well, she need to call me, like she can't pick out a decent wedding dress or something without you.
That was shady. That was shady.
I think at this stage of the game, though, Ashley had heard that Joy was talking cash shit, and Ashley was frustrated. And Ashley said it herself: when I get mad, I get petty. And she went the petty route.
Okay, so explain how that went to Arena. What did Arena do to her to make her diss her wig show?
I mean, I ain't here to explain for anyone. I'm just giving the other side of the coin. But I will say that the tape on the wall was a little surprising, but I wouldn't have aired it out personally.
Right.
And to add on that, I was excited last night to see Winter.
I loved seeing Winter yesterday.
Winter, Ashley, and Cheryl doing a live together. I was like, yes.
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see
the live, but I thought Winter.
I would say, at least on the show, I don't follow Winter, but on the show, it was interesting to see her doing something else. So I liked kind of where they were going with the footage, because I felt like always pushing her with Ashley and Arena when they don't even like each other was getting like just awkward feeling. So it was nice where it's like, okay, she's not up in their face trying to pretend she's making up over some stuff that happened last season. She's just living her life. So I actually liked her scenes, at least in the show. They weren't all of that, but it was nice to just see.
It was good to see her in her
more
own
authentic
element
than anything we've seen. Yeah, and I feel like it's the realest we've seen of her, or the most relevant or whatever, since this season has started.
Correct. And I even said it. I tweeted. I was like, "Oh, I like this Winter. A Winter who's not rooted in gimmicks. A Winter who's rooted in her own life with her own things going on. And old boy is fine.
Okay,
they look good together.
Okay. I'm so done with the Winter Fest.
Right. I was waiting on it to be over.
Let me bring in the storm with me. Okay. First of all, you know how I feel about the situation. She's still messy.
Of course.
I'm still talking. She is also, to me, using the friendship, trying to get back into the group, and the whole Barbie song or whatever crap with this song, that was an epic fail, and I said it. You can continue.
She is not a friend of the show. However, it was a better viewing of her on her yesterday. Like, they need to follow more of that. If they're going to keep her on the show.
That's what I agree with.
And yes, the man was fine. He
ain't in the right color palette for me, so I don't even know what he looked like. But
Jesus Christ.
Except for the fact that I think his hair, something need to go on with his hair. That's anyway.
I thought his hair was good looking. Don't get mine started on the Afrocentric hair.
No, I don't know about that raggedy part down the center or whatever was going on.
That's not raggedy.
But here's my thing with the whole Winter thing is like, okay, so you use your relationship with Sharella and Black to get airtime, and then that spins off with you talking to your daughter, who you're so glad is legal, with these raggedy candles that you didn't read the instructions to.
Damn.
And then that leads you into, so now you're only gonna always be filming with Sharella and Black, because y'all some grown ass individuals. Now, normally when you do the double date thing, it's because you have a long standing history, like we see on some of these other shows. But I just don't understand why Sharella is so involved in what y'all relationship
Sharella
has
said
going
she
on.
had like the bubble guts behind it. Like
Like,
she said
she
she
is
had butterflies.
nosy, like extremely nosy, that you need to know what's going on. They grown, okay? You put them in the room, they have their own day. She can come and report back. You do not need front row seats to see what the hell's going on. If you good at what you're doing and connecting people, then you can just sit back and watch God work. I don't understand why you need a front row seat.
Here's what
Other
watch
than to give
God work.
Winter some
Okay, she
airtime.
needs a front row seat. She needs a front row seat, as you mentioned, in order for Winter to stay on the show.
Exactly.
Nobody likes Winter, and Monique is not there anymore.
Yeah, she
And
leveraged that
honestly,
wrong.
I agree with you, Dina. Totally, I agree with you. But I feel like if you're gonna air Winter, then show me this. Because I don't want to I do not want to see another scene where Winter and Arena are talking about some stuff that was posted a year ago. Like, I can't do it. So thank you for showing me something that's at least not you pretending to apologize to Ashley about what happened on last year's reunion. Like, it wasn't even really making sense. So,
And she had to make it with everybody so
What they
they
were
could
doing.
come to her romancipation event.
Yeah, I don't even dig the whole idea of the romancipation. Let's let that go. That's still kind of holding on to last year's storyline. We've passed that point.
So please, 8 people chat. I need so please.
Yeah.
But I it like Erica said, it was better to see her on the show without pandering to the people who she needs to get airtime. Yo, Ma, what's the face?
And I mean, it's also, she's sort of like, now it's funny because now she's almost, I mean, she was already kind of hanging on with a thread last season with Monique. Now it's interesting because I'm kind of looking like, we don't really know Sharella and Black, but okay, we'll watch all of you on dates. Like,
well,
I barely know them, but all right, here we are.
Right.
I thought Black
Doesn't
asked a
include
cool
them, though.
question when Black was like, okay, you know what you have in common, but what are the differences you have that you could learn from each other on? I thought that was a dope question. I feel like I like them in that setting also instead of the Joy Shade setting.
Yeah, but for me at the same time, it's like, who is he? Chuck Woolery or something from Love Connection? Like, why can't you let this be organic? Why can't you let them ask themselves their own questions?
They have been asking themselves their own questions, but then when it comes to this setting, can we ask? I don't find, to me, I was laughing. It was like a fun stuff to watch. I didn't have a
Laughing at
problem
what?
with it.
She loved the winter
First of all,
component.
I need
Cape.
everybody to know I love Sherelle. I love her makeup. I love everything that she brings to the table. I love her confessions. I feel like she should be the main cast instead
Oh,
of
Lord.
some people over there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord,
I believe the vodka has kicked in and somebody has taken over Maud's body or something.
So,
I feel like this is like Jamie. Like, I feel like Maud might be sober right now.
Hold on, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
This is how I feel. I feel joy. Yeah, we can hear you, Kamisha. We can hear you. Why is she left?
She's gone.
But this
is wait a minute. When Winter was talking about her daughter, and her daughter was talking about getting married to the gentleman.
Okay, first of all,
she was like, "Why would you do that?"
Wait, hold on. So can y'all hear me?
Yep.
We've been hearing you all this time.
So that means if you've been hearing me all this time, then why do you shut up when I can keep on talking, little girl? I kept on saying, so you just kept on talking. I thought you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we didn't hear you stopping, Maud. We didn't hear that part.
Oh my God, Jesus. Okay, so I like miss everything. So what happened?
I was saying that Joy is not a great addition to Love and Marriage.
Oh God.
Okay.
First of all, if you
can I finish?
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you cannot. So stop it. You have had something for Joy this entire time. You cannot be biased about her being on the I'm going to finish this about her being.
Just mute the mic.
I'm about to. About her being on Love and Marriage DC. You have an issue with her being on that since the beginning. And I'm not saying no lies. Period.
What?
Am
Now
I
that
allowed?
we found
Am
out
I
the new
respond?
news,
Yes.
God,
I
that
cannot
she's
tell you to say
actually
them out
married.
loud.
So maybe they should be on there.
Wait, what?
Erica, don't start.
Okay, guess people in the chat. We got 23 people in the chat. First of all, shout out to all you guys and thank you for joining us on this crazy Sunday. Everybody, I just added their YouTube channels in the description. Please follow all the queens here who are driving me crazy right now, but it's okay. So,
okay, quick question. Quick question. So is Joy really married, and Clifton really married, or was Ashley just being
They're
petty?
married. They're
I think
married.
it's going to tell us that they're married.
They're married.
Oh, okay.
I'm just,
You know, how y'all feel about that?
I know
I
Mada's
really
mad that Joy and Clifton is married and Camille and Cornelius is not.
Oh,
What's
going on here?
That's where all the hate is coming from. You better call Cornelius and tell him to catch up.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know, I've been waiting though.
Oh Jesus.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm sure Camille is waiting too.
Oh snap. Uh-oh.
I'm not. The only thing I would say is if they're married, I think that would have been a better story to tell us. I think that would have reinforced the Ready to Love brand, much like Simone and Rashid, because Cliff and Joy saw each other, and day one they were like, "Oh, this is where it is." Like Clifton knew day one in the green dress that Joy was it. I think that would have been the better story to present to us. And I'm not sure why it was not.
I think Joy, you know, Joy loves when you're having fun with positive energy. And she's not getting that from the girls. That's why you see her saying, I'm done with this. I want to leave. I want to go to Puerto Rico, because she's not used to this kind of an environment. All right. Okay. And I feel that for her, because she's not a negative person. Joy is not a negative person. Joy is just like her name. She wants to have a fun. She wants everybody to be happy and all that, I feel like. And that's what I'm saying. She does not fit in this show, because girls are going to be petty. Girls are going to be questioning. And that's not who Joy is, though. And that's what I'm saying. It's not that you guys, I don't know why you think that I don't like Joy. I really do. But she's not a good fit. Joy does not like drama. Joy, you know, even she grew up with the boys and having fun and all that. She doesn't care about the girls and gossiping and all that. Joy is who Joy is. She's not gonna gossip. That's why even you saw. Why are you
Let me ask
laughing?
you guys this.
Not
Do you
a
all
Jew.
think
What I was doing.
that Carmen was messy in telling
Yes.
Alicia what
Tell
Joy
her
was
what?
saying?
Tell her
Or was
what?
this all totally like produced for the episode?
No.
Because I was like, did Carmen really do all of that?
I don't
Carmen
think
has always
thoughts on
been
that?
messy.
I don't think Carmen should have went to say, this is what I think. People have been running to tell people what Joy thinks and how Joy feels. And I think it's Joy's responsibility to do that. She doesn't need a middleman or a handler. She'll do it in her own time. Carmen didn't need to tell Alicia that Joy was taking a break. Oh, I'm calling you to get the information for the party because Joy's not coming. She need a break from y'all. What?
Yeah,
Wait,
that part seemed. I was like, "Is this production or is it?" Did
Right.
Carmen
I
really
was
do
worried.
it? I need
I
some
thought
footage,
that
'cause
too.
it seemed very produced. It seemed just so produced, and I was like, "Okay, we already got that Carmen was Clifton's number 2, which I felt was questionable. But then now she's back.
Don't start mod.
I don't know. That sounded like a production thing. That didn't
Yeah, it
really.
did.
I don't know.
The Carmen was Clifton's number 2.
That's what they said when they introduced her, and I was like, "Wait, don't make me go back to the whole Ready to Love season." I was like, "I don't watch that
And
show." When
like
did
I
Carmen
said,
was number
she was number 2 for 3
Tell them, Dana.
seconds.
Tell them, Dana.
She was
I know,
not.
I was
We
like,
already discussed this
okay.
last week. She was number 2 for 3 seconds.
Exactly.
For 3
Exactly.
seconds.
We just don't want to put Dakia. Dakia just can't come on the show. But we get it now, so we'll keep it moving.
I don't know her.
Right, exactly. But so I wasn't sure if because Carmen seems sort of straightforward, and Carmen was warning Joy sort of in that luncheon that they had. So I was like, did Carmen really go back and tell Alicia all that stuff? Like,
Well,
is
somebody
she,
told
I don't know,
Alicia.
is she that petty?
Carmen will do that. Carmen is messy. She'll do that.
You know, Carmen, I think, knows how to do reality TV, because here she is, not a cast member, and she's still driving
A narrative.
She's driving the storyline. Exactly. I'm like, we saw Carmen for 3 minutes. It was one lunch. Like, okay.
No, we saw her twice.
I wouldn't mind
she
seeing
was,
Carmen
she was
again,
down
though.
to the party. Carmen liked to go to the silver parties. Okay, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Okay. So is it anything else about the show, y'all, that we missing?
I just want to know why we could have the same outcome with Joy and Clifton, the same narrative. Hey, I don't really want a big wedding. My dad can't walk me down the aisle. I don't understand why there was the need for this faux storyline.
What do you mean?
The fake storyline of them not being married and things of that nature. And then there was confusion because Ashley was like, I think she just wants a big wedding.
When we know that that's not true.
What is Kamisha saying? Why is Kamisha so
Yes,
quiet?
I agree with you.
Why is Kamisha not saying anything?
Maud, I'm listening. Something that you should try to do sometimes. You should try it sometimes, Mama.
Woo!
Don't come for the queen because you know you can't handle it. Stay ready. Period. Thank you.
That's so funny. Yeah, Goody. I'm not, again, it's giving producer vibes, because now in the previews we're seeing that Joy isn't hugging Ashley or whoever under the guise that she told, she told Alicia that they were married. So I'm like, okay, you really are married, and now you're mad that everyone knows you're like.
When it was, you could have had the same exact storyline.
But
Exactly.
you know what? Let's not act like people don't do this all the time.
They do.
There are umpteen million people that fly off to Vegas or some tropical location and get married just between them two because it's spur of the moment, or they just for whatever reasons.
Right.
Maybe they needed to be married to purchase the house. I don't know.
It makes the storyline more bizarre. It's unnecessary.
The family doesn't like them.
Whatever. It's a billion reasons. They go and get married, and it takes off the pressure. And then they will come back and plan a wedding or a reception. But at least you know that nobody is standing you up at the altar. Nobody is going to get cold feet. And because we are already married, so you cannot show up if you want to, and I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home. But I'm just saying.
Oh wow.
I mean, yeah, I guess my point was not so much that they're already married. Like, I think that's fine. I just don't understand the theatrics about it. Like, yeah, I know a lot of people that run off and get married, and then like Portia, they have several different weddings wherever they want to have them. Like, that's okay. I don't understand the whole production, like keep it a secret marriage. Like, that's the part I'm not getting. And then especially like really on the show, because the show is Love and Marriage DC, and from the beginning I was like, but they engaged. So
right. Wow.
That's the only part. But I agree with you. Run off and get married. That's cool.
Hey, Information Man Show. It was. We about to look now. We're about to wrap this up. So, so y'all have any closing words for this?
I do.
I didn't say you were first, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I still feel like Joy and Clifton don't belong.
Marty, you literally have repeated that verbatim for about 5 times.
They really don't belong. Joy is not one to cause drama with the girls. Joy loves.
Am I losing my mind?
Is this a
Can I finish?
You repeated this already 3 times in this whole entire life. I'm trying to understand why you repeated it again.
I'm just saying. I don't think Joy loves drama. Joy. I think Joy just want to be in Puerto Rico.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Why are you repeating the same thing again? What? I don't understand.
These are her final thoughts, Kamisha. That's what you asked her for.
The final thoughts, which are repeat thoughts, but
yes, can be.
Anything else? Final thoughts, or
I am happy to see that they are welcoming winter, and winter is not being seen as like, why is winter here? Why is winter here?
She is
So
seen
I'm
that way.
excited. I'm excited about the next episode.
She is seen that way. Well, thank you. Go ahead, Erica.
I actually think that I'm starting to like Joy and Clifton honestly in the show a little bit better. And I think that although, as Maude said, Joy doesn't like to do any mess, she certainly has been the product of many of the storylines. So she's definitely keeping up a lot of mess with people repeating what she's saying. So I think it's interesting where she is kind of saying little things, I guess, behind the scenes to whomever, and then someone else ends up stirring the pot. I am liking that. I think Jamie is keeping it real, and I guess I'm not liking the whole, oh, he's a mean drunk storyline, because I think that kind of throwing those sort of things out there in terms of people and alcohol is, that's something you have to really look at a little bit more seriously as opposed to just a storyline in the show. So I'm not really feeling that, and especially people who, like the Silvas, people who supposedly really know you. It's one thing to have, people watching the show making whatever comments, but when it's people like Ashley or Silva saying like, oh yeah, when he drinks, he does this and that. And it's like, I don't know. So I'm not a fan of that, because I feel like that's just a little bit taking things, I think, too far, just because someone made a comment you didn't like at a party. I'm liking kind of that they're getting away from Winter and her fakeness with everyone, because that was kind of tiresome and repetitive. I don't know if she's interesting enough to kind of hold her own, but it's better than what they were giving us. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen on the romancipation.
That sounds so wrong on so many levels.
It's not, I don't know. It seems like all of her songs, like her song about the t-shirt, her song about the Barbie, I feel like she lacks creativity and she needs a copyright editor. I feel like when she comes up with names for things, I'm like, who greenlighted this? Because this sounds stupid, but we'll see. So those are my thoughts.
Well, thank you. Dina?
Don't be dissing your friends' events if you wasn't there on time to help.
All right.
Applause. Amen. I second that.
Goody.
I think we skipped over something that is key. While Quick is talking about what Jamie's doing, I feel like Quick really needs to slow all the way down again, because you worried about Jamie drinking, but you're not worried about the fact that being a workaholic is actually an addiction as well. And it's taking your family to the point where your kids are concerned and your wife is not getting sleep, and she already don't sleep well as it is. I think Jamie touched on something that was key, which is next season we're going to see a better Joy in Clifton, because there is going to click for them. I think on Ready to Love, they didn't have enough camera time individually, as a couple or individually, to understand how to navigate this terrain.
Right.
I think by next season they're going to get it, because Joy is not soft-spoken. She says what she thinks. The relationship is not a fake relationship. We saw that from day one. And if she came on like, yeah, he's trying to get us to have a big wedding and I didn't want to do that, that's why we eloped, and we'll figure it out. Unless another thought just came to me, unless they got married on the low and it wasn't something that the family was supposed to know about yet. If that was the case, I'm sorry that it happened on screen. But ultimately, good episode, good season. It's good.
And we still got ways to go, obviously. I mean, we were just getting started anyway. So all right. I'm sorry. Is that everybody? Yeah. My final thoughts today is, first of all, I'm really happy I was able to surprise you guys having Jamie on here. And I kept it a secret the whole entire time. It was a good conversation. Of course, Mod overdo too much, but I didn't expect anything less. And that's it. And that's all.
Close
Anything?
the door.
Oh, and look at the back check. And look at what Stacy said. Don't say that out loud. I'm just saying, look at it, and I'm gonna close the door.